on the sidebar. Now, here's what one person wrote. Simba in satin panties wrote, the bikini bottoms on the little girl are so cute. I wish she was wearing a matching top as well. I would love to have a full set for myself. Let's take a look at this person. Okay, Simba, panties, yep. This is not some little girl. This is an adult male who operates this channel. I know because I double-checked. I went through and watched some other stuff of this guy's. Let's keep going. Regarding Miss Sunny, this person says, I reckon Miss Sunny is a water sprite. Then you've got the person down here saying, no, she is a cock god. Back on Miss Sunny's channel, this guy leaves a whole bunch of comments. Magico Scarlone, I don't know how you say it. He's Portuguese. But what he does is he uses a translator on Google, translates his stuff into Russian, and Miss Sunny, or at least someone operating that channel, runs it. So I go to Google translate it. Here's what we get. He writes, you are a beautiful woman. Your daughter is beautiful. Send barefoot all the videos to Segredo for me. And he gives his email address. He also gives his WhatsApp phone number there, because most of these pedophiles do try and get people to approach them through video chats. They want to see the kids on camera. So this guy is soliciting a video from whoever is controlling the little girl, Miss Sunny. And of course, the person running the channel, they reply, nice, thank you. So they're aware of what's going on. Here's another one from the same person using a different email address this time. This guy has got multiple email addresses. That tells you something. He writes, thank you for your love. Thank you for sending the video. You and your mother are beautiful. So he thinks he's writing to the little girl. Your videos are great. Come and record here. Live in Brazil. I want to be near you. Many kisses and hugs with love. Your fan of Brazil. All right, this guy's a pedophile. No way around it. He writes some more, I like you, constantly writing to these people. And you can see here, whoever is controlling the page, they are aware. Not only that, but we just read a minute ago confirmation that whoever is running this page responded to this pervert's request to send him a video. So whoever is running this channel is responding to these pedophiles' requests to have a private video. In this case, the guy was asking for a video of the little girl's feet. And whoever runs this channel sent him something because he wrote back expressing his gratitude. So you have a sexy hot body. Here's another person, Tom D. Do you have Skype or Facebook? Delicious, hot, sexy. You take it off. 9 years old, pedophile. Here's another one that I translated, who writes, Miss Sunny, my name is Celso. You are a beautiful woman. Your daughters are beautiful. Come live in Brazil. I want you to become my wife. Well, Miss Sunny is the little girl, not the mother. Another person writing delicious. Rowan Bade writes, you can be even more beautiful without this string, meaning the G-string or the bottoms that the little girl is wearing. Here's another Russian translation. Beautiful and hot women, send personal videos to me. This is a common theme. These people over and over and over request personal videos. There was a reason for that. That's because the people operating a lot of these channels actually do respond. It's an unusual thing to request personal videos out of the blue. But when these people know that they can request the videos and get a response, that's why we have so many of them asking for personal videos. There's probably some money involved. At the very least, there's probably some trading of different child porn videos back and forth between these people. This is a child trafficking network, or at least a child pornography trafficking network. And it's operating in full view on YouTube. Here's someone else who writes up here, whatever it is. So I translated it, and it translates to, I want to make love to this child. Then further down on the same page, we have this comment, which I translated. I plugged it in. It says, well, not a great translation, but it basically says, I would eat it all the drops of breast milk. Okay, in response to this little girl. He's talking about drinking breast milk from this little girl. Someone else saying pretty girls, someone offering kisses to the little girl. You are exciting and sexy. Who says that to a child, except for a pedophile? Se le ve las tetas, which translates to you can see the tits. Again, referencing the little girl. Now here's what someone else says in response. Por eso vine. That's why I came. The pedophiles are open. They come right out and say, I am here for the child porn. That's what they're after. Sonny, I love you. I want to stay with you and your family. I wish I had a lovely little girl like you. I'll bet you do, you pervert. This person up top, at first they sound like maybe they're into adults. I love mom's breasts, lots and lots. Can't wait till Miss Sunny grows up some more. Okay, so is he into Sunny when she gets older? No, let's look down here. The mom's nice, but the girl is sexy. and some more nasty stuff in other languages. Now, again, going by what's offered, these videos, when you watch them, if you think they're just totally fine, there's nothing to it, then why is it that over on the sidebar here, you have one pedophile after another, videos that are being, the comment sections are saturated with comments by pedophiles. Let me show you something these perverts do. Look at this. This guy, Kmar, he puts in 419. Now, what's at minute 419? Well, let's look. 419. And you see pictures of the girls' breasts, these young girls. That's something that you'll see on a lot of these channels. You'll know that these people are pedophiles when they are putting up their favorite parts of the videos. And those who run the channels, who look at their comment sections, you don't have to even know the language. All you have to do is click on the little timestamp that the people post. And when it takes you right to some of the most sexually suggestive parts of the videos, well, you've got to know that these people are pedophiles. And yet, if you continue doing this, then you are an enabler at the very least. Here's another person. He likes minute 427. Tyrone likes boobies. This person likes tween titties heaven. This guy says, if I went to school there, I'd be so distracted I couldn't teach. Now, this one's really awful. This is worse than some of the others, because this depicts a little girl. This little girl, she's got her top on. She's being sassy before shower time. Let's look and see. And look over here. Look at this smut. All right, let's see what's in this. This person says, great Lolita, in reference to the girl. And remember, a Lolita is supposed to be a young sexual girl. This person doesn't like that the kid has a top on. Why a top? I can't jerk off. Here are some more people putting up their favorite parts of the video, but Terry K's parts are apparently not very good because Kareem Vitar says, no, minute 36 second is the best. So let's go see what's at minute mark 36. Here it is, 36. Now I blacked this out, but you can see this little girl's vagina in the video. Here's Kareem Vitar, the pervert who made that comment. You can see he's got other kids' stuff. These pedophiles troll pages that are dedicated to children. Okay, here's another person who likes this little girl. We're talking about this girl here. Here's another comment. Solo le falto mostrar masu valvita. I hate to translate it, but let's do it. Beautiful video. I only wish you would show your vulva more, your vulvita more. Okay, this one has a whole lot of different comments on it. These videos get tons of views. Again, it's the same thing. Doesn't matter which video we go to. This is all part of a pattern of pedophile. This is part of the pedophile video network. All right, let's keep going. From that video, by the way, this one, this is where I found this guy, Alan Jones. Let's take a look at some of his playlists here. So we've got this young girl, and he likes this one because you can see her little nipple there for a second. I'll click on another one. This one is of an older girl. She's still probably 14, 15 maybe, if that. But you can see her cleavage here for a moment, and that's what attracts the pedophiles. Now, this is a dumb video. She hardly says anything, but look how many views. 865,000. Those are views coming from pedophiles. We know they're pedophiles. Look at what they say down here. Tits nice. Boobies. These are pedophiles. Alan Jones wrote this on this video. He wrote, "Am in love with her." So I went to Alan Jones's channel, and one thing that I saw is this guy, Enrique Mendez. All right, this guy here, for no reason at all, just posts his email address. Why do you think that a random guy would go and post his email address? I'll tell you why. It's because these pedophiles trade child porn back and forth. When they go to one video and see someone who's interested in the same kind of sick, twisted crap that they are interested in, they exchange email addresses so that privately they can trade even more graphic child porn together. So I think this guy's a scumbag. And I decided that I'm going to do something about a couple of these people. I do this all the time, but I decided to go and contact this guy. He gave his email address, so this is what I typed up. "Hello, I think you're cute. I'm 13 years old. Would you like to chat with me? I live in Miami and don't speak Portuguese, but I know how to use Google Translate." So I paste that in. Here's the title, "Hello from YouTube." I'll put that in, and we'll email him and see what happens. Now, after I sent this, a few days later, I started getting emails from this guy, and I've been exchanging emails. Now, I'm not sending him anything filthy, but he thinks I'm a 13-year-old girl. That's what I said. Okay, so I am going to try and bust this sucker. It's harder to do when they're international, but we'll see what happens. Now, the next thing that I'm going to show you, I'm giving you this warning in advance. What I'm going to show you is very filthy. Okay, it's not nudity, but it is very filthy language. So if you're sensitive to that, please click away. One of the people I came across is this guy, Love Coming Deep Inside 13-Year-Old Girls. You can see his profile picture. You can see that here's Miss Sunny. And all of these different channels are channels for pedophiles. Let me read you what this guy writes. He puts up his, I know you guys probably can't read this, it's so small, but I'll read it to you. He puts up minute 428 on a video. And what that is, by the way, is a picture of a girl swimming, but you can see her body. And then this is a young girl. He writes, "Hold her tiny hips tight. Pull her bikini pants to the side and thrust my cock deep inside the tiny girl as possible. Inside the tiny girl as possible. Push until my head is locked deep in her cervix and blow, pumping load after load into her cervix until the pressure bursts open into her tiny underage womb, flooding her belly with as many loads as I can push inside her. I would F her again and force as much sperm as I can into her belly, making sure that even so young, if she has an egg hiding inside her, I fertilize it and give her my baby to grow in her belly. I would love to see her 8-year-old body starting to swell with my baby growing inside it." I'm betting that a couple people probably clicked off the video at this point. For those of you who are enduring this garbage, I'm sorry, I hate this stuff, but let's keep going. And this jerk writes, "That would be awesome." Now here's what YouTube says. This is total bullcrap. YouTube writes, "YouTube has a zero tolerance policy for sexual content involving minors. Engaging in any type of activity that sexualizes minors, including leaving inappropriate comments, will immediately result in an account termination." Immediately. "We encourage users to flag videos or comments for our review." Well, guess what? I flagged not only that comment that we just read by this guy, but I have flagged tons of comments, including comments by this jerk, Baby Love, who uses Sunshine and Rainbows, and about 4 or 5 other pedophile accounts, who comes to my channel and leaves comments. And I asked in one of my videos, as a test to see what YouTube would do, I asked for viewers to flag some of his comments as well, and dozens of you responded. Guess what? Baby Love has not been banned. YouTube says, "Oh, we will immediately take care of it, even for inappropriate comments." Bullcrap. YouTube hasn't done anything. So let me show you here. I'm going to do it live. Click over here, report spam or abuse, pornography or sexually explicit material, and we'll send it. Yeah, community guidelines. So that has been sent. Now I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but I just want to emphasize again that while YouTube continues to do absolutely nothing about all of these reports against these pedophiles and the child exploitation channels, they certainly do have an algorithm that is set up to catch those of us good people who are speaking out against child exploitation and pedophilia. In addition to all these videos of mine that they have demonetized in the last few weeks, I got notice today that they've demonetized 2 more of my videos where I'm talking about child exploitation, about how we need to stand against it. So YouTube is not a neutral party in all of this, and I hope that you can see that. I also hope that if you want to see more coverage of Pizzagate and child trafficking type videos, guys, you have to chip in to support those of us who are spending hours and hours doing research and making videos on these topics. It's not about the money per se, because I could be covering other topics that YouTube won't demonetize. There are a lot of things that I could be covering. I could be covering something like Star Wars, which I'm probably going to be doing on the side anyway, because I'm not making enough doing these kind of videos. But I continue to cover this kind of stuff because I believe that it's important. So viewer support is essential. Without it, the unfortunate fact is that it just isn't financially viable for people like me to continue covering these subjects. And of course, that is exactly what YouTube and its puppet masters are trying to achieve by demonetizing these kinds of videos. Well, folks, I hope that I've opened your eyes a little bit to the vast pedophile network that is operating in full swing on YouTube. There is so much more smut that I could have shown you, but I just can't bring myself to do it. But trust me, it's there, and it's far worse than what I've shown you here. Please share this video with your friends, and above all, please protect your children by monitoring their internet usage. There are a lot of very bad people out there. I don't care if CNN calls this all fake news or not. It is real.